Hi, I'm Ryan Howard,
And I'm Krystle Howard.
and we're here today to talk to you about our book series, Little Rhino, and the process that it took for us to go ahead and make this dream become a reality.
It was fun to hear about Ryan's first start in baseball. And so, bringing up memories of his Little League days and his first team, and his first team was the Mustangs. Me being a teacher, I just thought what a cool idea it would be for us to create a book together, us both being passionate about education.
Once we got the characters and who we wanted in there, how we wanted them to be portrayed, I think it really helped with being able to be very seamless with the storyline.
When I was teaching second grade, I always had a very diverse group of students, and I learned a lot from all of them. I was able to see what my students were pulling to read or wanting to read. I wanted to make sure that we incorporated that into our characters. And, it's funny when you're teaching a group of second graders because you can already see how many different personalities there are, and who's a confident student and who needs a little more support. And I think that when I was starting to think about this book, I really wanted to be able to build the reader up and have them relate to the different experiences that the characters were going through.
Baseball is a funny sport. If you go out there and you can get 3 hits out of 10 at bats, you're doing pretty good. You're working on a 30% success rate type clip. So baseball for me has always been one of those things to where you learn how to deal with adversity. Number one, and keep it moving. Number two, some of the best advice that I've ever gotten was you don't get too high, you don't get too low. And the reason for that being is always staying in the present. You don't want to get too far out, um, looking ahead or worry about what happened in the past. With the game of baseball, you have to be present and that you're only as good as your next at bat. Um, Meaning, translate that into life. So anything that you're doing, whether you have a book report, whether you have a test, whether you have a meeting or a presentation, it's all about putting the effort into that presentation, that meeting, that book report, that assignment for that day and for that time. Sometimes yes, you're gonna have times where you don't do as well as you want to on something, but again, it's about understand trying to learn from the mistakes of what you did and move forward and better prepare yourself so that when that next test or that next presentation or whatever it may be comes, you're able to tackle it and do a lot better than you did the previous time.
It's kind of like the 3-second rule that we gave Little Rhino in the story.
Yeah.
Rhino, when he gets upset or he gets frustrated in the book, he has 3 seconds to get through it, and then he has to keep it moving. I think we both want our readers to take away from this book or any of the other books in our series is that we all just need to try to do the best we can. I think books come first, baseball comes second. So that's a huge lesson in the book that education should be number one.
Yeah, I would say the biggest lessons to me is one for the kids is like you're not alone. You're not the only person that's going through whatever the scenario might be in the book, and that there's ways to navigate that. And again, with each book, um, being able to take something from that book to help you understand that, hey, okay, I'll be okay. Remember, guys, to stay positive, and positive things, big things will come your way.
We hope that you enjoyed reading this series as much as we enjoyed writing it. So best of luck and thanks for joining.
All right. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.